This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. I'm here with POSA Apparel. Since 2014, this patented designer accessory has provided a highly fashionable and a highly functional essential addition to every wardrobe. I'm here with the co-owner Amber. Thanks so much for joining us here today. This is a Colorado-based company. Let's start off a little bit about yourself. Growing up, when you were small, younger, you loved making things, be it out of paper, be it out of cloth, found yourself at a sewing machine. You were basically brought to Colorado by a Western state, got your formal education here. Share with me a little bit how this passion for fashion began for you, really at an early age.
Yeah, I think I just had like a little bit of a creative bug as a kid, and I would just kind of build things. My parents and grandparents kind of fostered that in me, and eventually my mom taught me how to sew. So I would sew everything from like teddy bears when I was like homesick from school, or as I got older I started making kind of my own clothes or altering my clothes, and so that kind of, was always something that was sort of inside me, and I kind of liked that idea of creating things. After college, I really, I did a little bit of traveling, and so I spent some time in Nicaragua, and then when I came back to Colorado, I moved to Denver, and I got really into education and working with young people here in the Denver metro area. So I did less and less creative things because I was spending more of my time working with young people. And so yeah, that kind of just was sort of something always that was in me, and once I created the prototypes for the POSA, it kind of came alive again.
That creative side that had kind of woken that back up in you again. Let me ask you this. We live in the state of Colorado. Beautiful. Most people here love the outdoors. Why do you think this was a great home base for this company?
Oh yeah, Colorado's gorgeous, and people come here from all over the world, and I'm still awed by Colorado every time I get out into the mountains after 20 years. And so I think this is just the perfect base because people want to be outside and they want to look good while they're outside too, and so having a product that is functional and fashionable and gets people outdoors and actually keeps them warm and functions for them, I think this is the perfect place for a base for a company like that.
Walk me back, if you will, back to when you designed the POSA. From what I understand, you really hadn't sat at a sewing machine for some time, and all of a sudden this came to life. Tell me about that portion there. Yeah,
absolutely. So right before I moved to Colorado, I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and right before I moved to Colorado, my mom passed away from cancer. It was about a 1 month period from the time of her diagnosis until she passed away. And I was already, my world was shattered, but I was already enrolled to transfer to Western State College for the fall, and so my dad was like, I want you to go and finish college and, keep moving forward. Oh. So I came to Colorado and finished college, and obviously I'm so enamored with Colorado, and it's also been a part of my healing and my grief story as well. So I had not touched a sewing machine since my mom helped me make a tie-dye comforter for college as a freshman, until I sat down at the sewing machine to try to create what is now the POSA.
And obviously magic happened right there. You should have been at that sewing machine at that moment. That's pretty exciting. Let's talk a little bit about this accessory. Basically, this is an accessory that can dress up any outfit, really. Mm-hmm. Yet at the same time, it's a casual line that is perfect for pretty much every day. Mm-hmm. Tell me why that's important.
Yeah, I think I think especially now when people haven't been going out as much through COVID or dressing up as much, it's nice to have things that you don't just wear every so often or just with a specific coat or outfit, but something that is really versatile and that you could put on and go anywhere. To watch your kid play soccer at a soccer game, or when you're out downtown and it's you're out for a fancy occasion. So that was important to us to have something that truly is versatile and that people could wear with anything.
That is nice. Share with me a little bit about the quality of the material that you use. I see everything from cloth to flannel, even wool. Talk me through that.
Yeah, so we just were committed from the beginning, like committed to making them here in the United States and using really high quality fabrics and materials and making it really like a luxury item. And so, yeah, we use everything from 100% cotton, 100% wool, some wool blends, cashmere, and we even have some like leather and fur samples and products that we've made for some really high-end luxury POSAs as well.
It's interesting. Obviously, as the seasons change here in Colorado, as they get a little bit colder, I mean, with different materials to choose from, obviously there's something you can find if you have a couple of these in your closet.
Absolutely, yeah. We really want people to have like at least one or two in their closets, and that you can wear with multiple coats, multiple sweaters, jackets, things like that. So yeah, we don't want people to have just one.
No, you need two or three, I think, at least. Obviously, not just a variety of materials, but really a variety of colors and prints to choose from. Is there a popular one that really has stood out through the years that you have a hard time keeping in stock and might even find sold out?
Yeah, so we a few. We have one that's like a waterproof one that's really designed like that you could wear skiing or in the outdoors with the down jackets, and it's a popular kind of 80s splatter print, and we've had a hard time. That one's kind of continuously selling out. And then I would say as far as the wools, people really like the like herringbone prints. So that's kind of another one of ours that has been hard to keep on the shelf.
Let me ask you this. Obviously, they not only look great, but obviously they're functional. Was that important for you as you continue to improve them?
Yeah, the functionality component of the product is really important to us. So yes, we want it to look good, but we also are constantly looking at how can we improve it. We're looking at ways, does it steam up our glasses or things like that if you're wearing them? So just different ways to wrap it, different things we can do to the design to keep that functionality, because we know that it looks good aesthetically. We want to make sure that we kind of continue improving on the functionality of it.
It's very cool. Growing up, I used to watch my dad tie his tie, and I thought that was pretty impressive. Is there a certain how-to to get this product secured? And kind of walk me through that.
Yeah, we did create a how-to video for how to wrap the POSA that we have on our website. And once you get it, like similarly to tying a tie, it's easy, it's second nature. You just kind of put it on and go. But we generally start with putting it with your thumb on the zipper, and then we put the back side of the POSA behind the back of your head. You kind of wrap it around, and then you can tuck in the straps and unzip the product, and you're ready to go.
Easy 4 steps, you're ready to go. I mean, to me, I think it looks like a piece of art on somebody's body. I mean, am I the only one to feel that way, or have you heard that?
No, we hear that a lot. We hear a lot that it's just like beautiful, the structure of it, the way that, and the different ways that you can wear it and wrap it. And several people have bought them off of my husband Paul's neck when he's been out and about. So yeah, it definitely is a piece that gets a lot of attention, and people kind of gravitate to it and ask what it is and where'd you get it.
I mean, obviously the mission of the company has been to produce high quality product, unique products. I mean, the responses that you get from this when it's worn, share with me a little bit, or even maybe the reviews you've gotten that people are kind of intrigued by it.
Yeah, just that there's nothing like it, which is why we have a patent on the design. That just like a really unique product that people always ask them what it is and where they got it when they're wearing it, which I think people that are kind of trendsetters or like that type of like to kind of stand out and be bold, really like that about it. People ask where they got it, and they can kind of, it's a story to share. Like it's this company in Colorado, and I found it. However they found out about us. And then I think the people that just really like to wear it for its functionality, that aren't as concerned about how they look, really like it for what it does and how it keeps them warm, and they're able to open it up and breathe and sip coffee or walk in the store without having to take off a jumbly scarf.
My first thought when I seen the product was this would make the typical scarf jealous. I mean, it looks really cool. Share with me about the fact that obviously it's based here in Colorado. How important is it for you to basically include your community? And is it important for you to incorporate the community into what the company represents?
Yeah, community is really important to us. It's really, for me, kind of how I grew up, and what's sort of ingrained in me is this idea of looking out for one another and being part of something bigger than yourself. And since I had been working in Nicaragua and in Colorado with several nonprofits in my time here, it was important for us to have a way that people could contribute to something else while they're also purchasing something for themselves. So a portion of each of the proceeds from POSA sale, the buyer can select which organization they would like to support for a portion of the proceeds to go to.
Very cool way to give back. Let me ask you this before we let you go. You've touched on the inspiration for the company, really, but I have to ask you about the name, where it came from, and how really that name has helped this company be born and continue to grow.
Yeah, the name is like the heart of who we are. It is short for Mariposa, which is a butterfly in Spanish, and kind of in two levels. One, the Mariposa, a butterfly, is really a story of transformation and metamorphosizing. And so we saw this scarf as a metamorphosis of a traditional scarf. It's elevated in the design and functionality than over a traditional scarf. And also butterfly because my mom, when my mom passed away, butterflies really became a symbol for her family and our friends. And when we saw butterflies, it was sort of just like a good omen for us. And so when we were thinking about what to call this company, we just really couldn't call it anything else other than POSA, and our product, the POSA, as well.
That is really what attracted me to the company, was the name and the story behind it. It's a great story to tell. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. First of all, on the website, learn a little bit more about this company. Basically see that this was a story in the making. Somebody who really enjoyed making things as a child find themselves at a sewing machine and instantly really inspired to produce something that we're all able to enjoy, not only here in Denver, but obviously across the nation. You can order this online as well. Check them out on Facebook. They'll keep you apprised of what products are coming up, any specials they may have going on as well. You can shop the current styles right there. If you think of something you need a custom design, you can always reach out to them as well and find out if it's something they can provide for you. Once again, that is POSA Apparel. Since 2014, we build connection and share our stories through fashion. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.